Hello, I am Tam, the TamBoTC channel. This is a weird topic. My friend ran into a video that had in the thumbnail a collection of different like comic books or books in general, and it was titled something. I'm fixing the roads in this game, by the way. So you'll probably see me going through here and fixing some things, evening them out. But it was like I can't remember the title of it, but it was like talking about uh, basically saying that there were like I don't know if it was the history of or whatever. It was saying that it was talking about comic books that are furry related. um, and Elfquest was in the thumbnail, and I'm just thinking, no, that is not. No, what? That makes no sense. There's some half-breed characters in the comics, but they don't show up as much in the comics. And then there's the wolf rider elves, which ride their wolves, and then there's elves that can fly. They each have different mounts, but those work more like pets, kind of like we do in real life with like our dogs or our cats or something. They ride them from place to place, like medieval times or like the Dark Ages or something like during the like any time period that they rode horses, basically. That was kind of the equivalent of that. Most of the characters within the universe of ElfQuest are elves or humans. There's different types of elves, but there's only one elf, and his story is very brief for the most part. That is like half wolf, half uh, elf. And then there's like I don't remember the name of the flying, like, starts with a T. What the frick is his name? But my mom has a figurine of him, and he's part elf, basically part pterodactyl. And then there's another elf that's part troll, part elf. And there's not many of those types of creatures within the universe of there's also a part like panther, part snake, which is the one that kills Bearclaw in the comics. But there's not really any, like, I can understand Beastars or something like that, but I don't understand ElfQuest at all. That has the most minimal things related to anything that could be considered furry. So it just didn't make sense to me when he told me that. And shared the thumbnail. I do not understand that. That is freaking weird. Like, it's barely even a thing. I think, oh frick, I don't have sand on me though. But yeah, I just found that really weird that it's even considered that, because I don't think it should be. It barely has anything that would relate to that at all. And even when it does, it is so minimal, so small a thing that, like, it'll just kind of pass your eyes unless you're obsessed with it or whatever. Like, otherwise, you're just not gonna notice it. I think I gotta get rid of that. Oh, there's a freaking torch on it. Of course there is. This freaking golem's getting in my freaking way. Wait a minute, there's no... What? Wait a minute. There's no, road here. Whatever. Okay, put that there, I guess. I think that's everything. We just need the sand. Let's put the sand right there. There we go. But, yeah, I don't know what else to say. That it just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. I'm sure it's a history of, but I don't think the history, even history-wise, that's really a big, important step, honestly. into the history of that stuff. I don't really talk about or get involved. I'm not a furry, believe it or not. The reason I got into stuff like it's funny because a lot of the stuff I like does have characters that would be considered furry icons at this point. Is that real weird? A weird part. But I wouldn't consider myself a furry. I think somebody who considers himself a furry is if they're into that stuff to the point that they would dress up that way or believe that they are um, animalistic in another sense. More, not that they're like. It's hard to explain. I think when you are considered a furry is when you are into that stuff, whether it's on a deeper level or you believe that you are part animal in the same sense as the animals we see, like you're a humanoid animal. But yeah, the reason I like that stuff, when I got into Beastars, I knew nothing of it, and then I watched the series on Netflix, and I love the storytelling, the world building and stuff they do. They always, it's funny how like there's a lot of movies and stuff that do the whole prejudice sucks thing, and yet the best stories that somehow do that the most right because it's not as in your face, and it's weaving within kind of like a spider web within the lines of more of the world building and stuff, more of the background and such, and it's more subtle. Ironically, I should put some steps here. And like I love Zootopia for its characters and storytelling. I think people also just love like animals on a level like that. They love their cats or their dogs, where they're just kind of family in a different sense, but they don't believe themselves to be animals or part animals. Not everybody who likes that stuff is considered that same way. But yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing, a tricky thing to describe. I don't know how they would take to the word weird either. But what I'm just trying to say is that it's something difficult to describe. There's nothing that I'm trying to say offensive by what I mean or anything. Is I just found it really strange that Elfquest for some reason was considered it. I don't agree with that. That doesn't make sense. There's not enough there to consider on that level because it is so vague, and any kind of details that would be reminded of that similar level of stuff. I don't know, but I don't think it's the same. I already got the sand out. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I wanted to get the steps. We'll do that. We'll do that now. Actually, I forgot I filled that in. My memory, like as I'm talking, I'm like losing my memory over time of this stupid stuff. Not what I'm talking about. What I'm doing. God, jeez. Let's see, sandstone. Why are there so many sandstone stairs? I want these. So weird. Anyways, I just don't think it's the same. I don't think it's at all like, maybe there's something more to it, but I just don't see it. I don't see it because it's so minuscule within that franchise. And it's a giant franchise of mostly elves. I would put it in a history of elves, like, you know, Lord of the Rings, I guess Legend of Zelda. I don't know if that, like, I think of them as elves, but they're Hylians, and people think of them as Hylian humans. I don't know. That's a weird one to me, anyway. Let's put these here. There we go. Anywhere else? Yes, here. Trying to kind of even out the world here a little bit. And there's already steps there. I think we're all set. Yeah, I think we're all set. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I also made a bat cave down here. I have to. So I didn't know how to do this properly, so I had to freaking put this here. Alright, there we go. I just go up here and close it. There we go. And here is just the start of my bat cave. Right now it is being used as a place to hold my dogs. So I am a dog person. I'm also a cat person. If you haven't seen my cat army, let me show you my cat army. Things are being a little laggy, by the way, today. So bear with me. God damn it, there's so many animal references right now. No. But yeah, and I loved the original Robin Hood. Like, I love that freaking movie. It's freaking hilarious. And those characters are freaking funny as hell. And I can't, like, every time I hear the theme song of that freaking movie when I play it, like, I'll have a couple days where that theme song's just stuck in my head. But yeah, I think that's all I have to talk about on that. It was just a very brief video. Yeah, I don't think Elfquest is something that is furry related. This is a weird, like, very different topic for me to talk about. But I'm a big fan of Elfquest. I've been named after the freaking main character for the longest time. And I should move these torches because they're in the middle of the road. And these cats love to talk. Yeah, that's my cat army over there, by the way. Wait, is this my cat too? Yeah, you're my cat too. What are you doing over here? That's weird. Anyways, I don't know how my cat got there. But, yeah, I don't know what else to say. Just going into the... and just checking each of the roads. Okay, I guess that's fine. Maybe I'll even that out sometime. Just by 1 block, perhaps. But anyways, I will see you guys next time. This was a weird video for me just because, like, I don't know how to tackle this. But, like, I'd like to talk more about Elfquest. I do not agree that it's a furry series or comic book, or even remotely within the lore. Maybe there's something I don't know, but I kind of doubt it at this point because I don't think there is anything. Like, I keep up with a lot of the stuff on Facebook alone with Richard and Wendy Pini, and I don't think they have anything connected to any kind of media or anything within their series that could be considered so. So it was just kind of a weird thing that popped up that doesn't entirely make sense. But anyways, you have an awesome day nonetheless. That was just, yeah, I don't understand. But you have an awesome day nonetheless. Bye.